This video is sent to those people who work in diaspora and you're willing to go back to your home country. So I'm going to share what kind of business you can start and how you can live a simple life with no pressure in terms of feeding yourself and the income that you have to earn. This is a brief story of this farm. This farm started on 50 by 100 plot with only one chicken house. 2 years later, it expanded with both land plus the other chicken houses. And 3 years later, I managed to get a land. It's very near this farm. So my point is, let your first salaries buy you land in your home country. I won't say a salary because one salary cannot buy you land. It's better to buy land in the village, or if you're interested in the town, at least buy the land near the town, not in the middle of the town, because there is opportunity to expand if you buy land in the village or near the town. But in the middle of the town, there is 10% of an opportunity for you to expand because your neighbor in the west also bought, the neighbor in the south also bought that land, and those people are willing to sit on that land for years. So there is no opportunity that you can expand the way you want, even if you get a lot of money after starting something on your small land that you bought in the first place. Remember, this town land is more expensive compared to the village land, apart from the expansion, but the town is very expensive compared to the village. If you can get relatives, friends, family, parents to help you construct 2 rooms on that land, it will be enough for you to start your life after coming back. Some of the people we want abundant or luxurious house, which is okay, but if you cannot construct the house when you're around, don't send your money to build or construct a home that you want in life. Let them help you construct 2 rooms for you, in that by the time you come back, you don't rent, you just sleep in your house, your 2 rooms house. After some time, you construct your abundant home that you want. You make these 2 rooms as your store or your home for workers, period. Another thing, request your people to plant for you food on your land, because you bought a village land. It is bigger. There is opportunity for you to plant some food and long-lasting food. For example, if you're in Uganda like me, we want banana, we want cassava, we want sweet potato is not a long-lasting. We want yam, we eat yam. So they can plant for you those food in your land, in that by the time you come back, some of this food will be consumed by your family members, but you'll find some food because they'll keep on regrowing. Because the land is yours, you get an opportunity of feeding yourself on unbought food, and you're lowering the costs of feeding. Meaning you're going to spend less on your food that you're going to eat. You're not earning. Remember, you've come back with your capital. You're going to start, maybe you can start a farming business. Like me, I'm in poultry. Poultry is expensive if you start with a lot of birds. If you come back with 5 million, you can start with 100 or 200 chicken layers or broilers, depending on what you want. If the population is very big in your area, you can start with broilers, in that by 6 weeks you sell them, you bring new chicks, you keep on, or you start with layers, you keep on selling eggs after 6 months of raising this chicken. Remember, you're not going to spend a lot of money on buying food. You're not going to spend a lot of money on renting because you're not going to rent. That money is spared for you to invest in your business. Other than coming back, you go in the town, you rent some building, you start a business whereby you don't know whether it is going to grow fast and earn money. You find yourself that within months, the landlord wants money. You're using transport every day. You're buying food in the town, and the business has not yet grown, and you're living a life that is on pressure, like the way you used to be in the diaspora. So to live a simple life, it's good to start a farming business, and you start a simple one. Later on, it will keep on growing. You can start with rearing goats because they eat grass. They can multiply. Yes, you have to give them time, I understand, but nature makes you happy. When you look at your goats, they are growing. Some of them are giving birth. Let alone you start to earn from them slowly. You start with the chicken, they will make you money slowly. Other than starting a town business, it's good to start a town business after making strategies at home. You have eggs, you want to start a town business, you're going to first start selling your own eggs, in that you earn more than selling them to other buyers, selling your eggs to other buyers. Some people get an opportunity that when they send money and they request the family members, friends, all other people they know to start them some businesses, maybe at home, maybe in town. They are lucky enough that they find the business running, but we all have our own goals. If you send me money, I have things that I want, in that the profits, I'll be using those profits to fulfill my goals. So it is not good for you to send money and keep your money in the bank. When you come back, you start your business. Slowly, if you have a home where you can sleep, 2 rooms are enough. You get the food that will feed you for maybe 6 months. You keep on planting other food. You buy 20% of the things that you need. Maybe it will be food, all other stuff. Starting with those small things, you will not regret leaving your country to the diaspora to get that starting capital. You won't regret coming back to your home country because what you started is working. You will not regret starting that small business that you have because it is working for you. You're spending less on the expenses of your life. For example, transport costs. If you work in the town, you have to put in some transport every day. Food, you buy food in the town. Rent. But if you stay at home and do this farming business, you're going to spend weeks without moving out of the home, yet you're earning money, and people will come to you and buy your things from there. Growing vegetables, growing the food that you can sell. If you bought a bigger land, you start to sell from home. In 2018, December, I told myself that I'm not going back to town. After getting the house where we sleep in, and after thinking that poultry or any farming business that I will start, actually I was thinking about poultry farming, will help me achieve my goals. I started from zero and I spent 2 years without earning, but I had some food that I had grown at home. So I kept on getting those small food to eat. Slowly, I'm not moving from home because every time you move out of your home, you're going to spend. So I spared my time to grow food, to grow vegetables. I grew tomatoes, I grew green pepper, and I sold them to my neighborhood, even the market. But I planned everything. So growing vegetables can also make you money, as well as waiting for the chicken to lay eggs and sell their eggs. Doing your own work makes you happy than doing other people's work, because it stresses. And sometimes you think that what you're earning is not worth. So it's better you get that little capital and start your own. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's meet.